sounds like an experiment. Good morning, and welcome to the Northside High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2018. You guys ready? At this time, we would like to honor any graduates who plan to join the military. Please stand. Oh, I put the acronym be seated. Oh, be seated. My bad.
Come on, people.
That's my bad. That's my bad. See, I just showed y'all that in life, when you mess up, it's okay. Just accept it and move on. Okay. So at this time, if we have any graduates who plan on joining the military, will you please stand? We would also like to ask any family members or anybody in the Salem Civic Center who is in active duty or a veteran to also please stand and be recognized. We would like to thank you for your service. You guys can sit down. We would like to thank you for your service to this country and everything that you sacrificed and were willing to sacrifice. Now, would everybody please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Dr. Kalo, Mr. McKee, Mr. Morris, Mrs. McCracken, members of the board, faculty and staff, friends and family on attendance today. Welcome to the 56th Annual Northside High School graduation for the class of 2018. It's absolutely astonishing to think that our past 4 years here at the home of the Vikings will soon be over. All the challenges we faced have brought us together. The NHS class of 2018 is full of diversity, ranging from academia, athletics, and artistry, that are renounced in compassion, ambition, and utmost drive. Let this be a resonating theme throughout today and through our lives. We are a Viking family that stands tall and always prevails. All the support of the community at Northside has undeniably prepared every student with lifelong memories and lessons, and for that, we thank all of you.
Good afternoon, parents, students, family, and friends. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize several distinguished guests in attendance for today's graduation. Our Superintendent of Roanoke County Public Schools, Dr. Gregory Killow. School Board member representing the Hollins District, Mr. David Linden. Assistant Superintendent of Finance and Operations, Mrs. Penny Hodge. And Assistant Superintendent of Administration, Dr. Ken Nicely. Distinguished guests, your contributions to our students and commitment to the excellence forever is appreciated. We thank you for your service and your continued support to Northside High School.
Good morning. And now we'd like to take a moment to recognize our retirees.
And this year we have 4 retirees who have over 120 years of experience in the education system. If you would please stand as we recognize your outstanding careers. Our first retiree is Butch Tyree. Who will be retiring after 30 years, all at Northside High School. He has served as a math teacher, teaching pre-calculus, geometry, Algebra 2, Algebra 1, and basic algebra. He has been a math department chair, athletic director, head baseball coach, assistant football coach, and head middle school girls basketball coach. Next is Diane Wood, who will retire after 35 years in education with 17 in Roanoke County at Northside High School. She has taught art, kindergarten through 12th grade, including Art 1, 2, 3, and 4, and AP Studio Art. Our third retiree is Vic Brancotti. He has taught a total of 33 years with 29 in Roanoke County, with the last 27 at Northside High School. He has had stints in Lexington City and Montgomery County. At Northside High School, he has taught English 11 college bound, English 10 college prep, English 10 general, English 9 pre-AP, and English 9 general. He was an assistant varsity football coach at Northside High School for 13 seasons, the head varsity tennis coach for 9 seasons, and the faculty advisor to the school newspaper for 12 years. Our fourth and final retiree is Jim Wolf. He has taught for 33 years, all at Northside High School. He's taught mathematics and computer science. He was the head golf coach for 30 years, assistant boys basketball coach for 31 years, assistant girls track for 2 years, head girls track for 18 years, and official scorer for the baseball team for 10 years. On behalf of the Northside community, we would like to thank you for your service to the students of Northside High School and Roanoke County. We wish you the best in beginning your new lives in retirement. Thank you.
Before I start my speech, I want to recognize some individuals that without their hard work, this day would not have been possible. They alleviate a lot of my stress, so I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart. Kat Porter, the senior class sponsor, can you stand? The school counseling department, Miss Tiffany Williams, Miss Robin Snell, Miss Maggie Long, Miss Linda Kurd, and Miss Teresa Garrett, and Miss Tony Carr. And now the individuals that are responsible for paying for the programs and submitting the programs on time, Ms. Karen Cole, Ms. Melissa Blankenship, Ms. Sandy Aiken, and Ms. Dawn Cassell. Thank you, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the 56th commencement exercise of Northside High School. We would like to thank the members of the Roanoke County School Board and members of our central office for joining us this morning. On stage with us, please welcome our superintendent, Dr. Greg Killow, and our, from Hollins District, School Board member, Mr. David Linden. Welcome. Thank you. As you guys are aware, Dr. Killow will be retiring from Roanoke County Public Schools. He served as our superintendent for 3 years, but he has over 30-plus years in education. Dr. Killow, thank you for all that you have done, not only for Northside High School, but for Roanoke County Public Schools. Your favorite motto was Team Roanoke. You have worked hard to ensure that all the schools work closely together to make sure we are all one team. We will miss your tenacity, your vision, and most importantly, your love for the children. So Dr. Kello, thank you for all you've done for Roanoke County Public Schools. Today, we gather to honor you, the class of 2018, and to celebrate your successes. These students have traveled a long journey, and they have not traveled alone. A special thanks to all the proud parents, grandparents, friends, and family members who have been so influential in the lives of our graduates. It is your love and support that has led these young adults to this today. The class of 2018 is a very special and successful class. Here are just some of their successes. Together, they've accumulated $3.4 million in scholarships. Among us, we have 108 attending a four-year college, 102 attending a two-year college, 34 going into the workforce, 12 going into the military, 2 attending a trade and technical school, and 1 doing an apprenticeship. Please join us in honoring our graduates for all they have accomplished on this journey. This journey started in 2000. Some of you were born in 1999, some of you 2000, some of you 2001. We call you the Y2K babies. And you guys all remember back in December 31st at 11:58 and 37 seconds p.m., watching the clock, hoping that the world doesn't come to an end or computers don't crash. But through all of that, you guys were born, the Y2K babies. Now, in order to get through this journey, it took a lot of people to get to where you are today. So first, we want to recognize all family members. Can you guys look in the crowd, find your families, wave to them, blow kisses at them, hug them, because without them, you guys wouldn't be here. There we go. Make sure you find them. You find yours? Fajon, you find yours? Okay, pay attention, okay. Fajon's a class clown, if you didn't notice. Next, we need North Community. Anybody that owns a business in North Community, please stand so you can be recognized. Anybody? Well, we recognize you guys. Next, these individuals as a whole have put up with you guys for the past 4 years. Some 5, some 6, but at least 4. So will the staff of Northside High School please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Now, those years from 6th through 8th grade in middle school, I don't see how y'all do it, middle school teachers, because those were some crazy, wild years. So anybody from Northside Middle School, can you please stand to be recognized? I see y'all in the stands. Now, let's go to the elementary ranks. As you know, you wouldn't make it to middle school or high school without the elementary teachers and staff. Will the teachers and staff from Burlington Elementary please stand to be recognized? Miss Brown, please stand up. Please stay standing. Miss Susan Brown is the principal at Burlington Elementary School. She will be retiring as of June 30th, 2018. Is that correct? Okay. She was at Burlington for 3 years, and for another 10 years, she was at Herman L. Horn Elementary School. So, Miss Brown, you enjoy retirement and kiss and hug those grandbabies, okay? Now, will the staff from Glen Cove Elementary please stand and be recognized? Thank you, Ms. Hogan. Now, last but not least, the The staff from Mountain View Elementary, please stand. Thank you. Ms. Smith, please stand up. Keep standing. Thank you, Ms. Smith. She's a little bit shy. Ms. Smith is the principal at Mountain View Elementary. She will be retiring at the end of this year. She served 11 years at Mountain View, 2 as an assistant principal and 9 as principal. Ms. Smith. Oh, I'm not done yet. Thank you for the difference you made in these students' lives. We wish you much success in all of your retirement and endeavors, and especially enjoy those grandbabies. Thank you. Now, the reason why we're all here today, will the class of 2018 please stand to be recognized? You may be seated. See how that works, Fajon? Just making sure. Okay. It is because each of you have supported each one of you every single day through your trials and tribulations and successes at Northside High School. If it weren't for you guys would have made it through the journey. Earlier in May, we took a journey through Northside Middle School, Burlington Elementary, Glen Cove Elementary, Mountain View Elementary, to thank all the teachers and staff for all that they did for you guys throughout your educational career. This day is about every single individual in your life that has helped make it to who you are today. Because without them, you wouldn't be here. I want to recite a poem by John M. Nelson. As we journey through our lives, we all take separate paths. Sometimes they're filled with sorrow, other times they're full of laughs. There's no exact distinction where we just follow where it goes. We travel until our journey ends, when that is, nobody knows. We all make big decisions as to different roads we'll take. We all learn from accomplishments and mistakes that we will make, and we make a lot of mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes, but we've all grown from those. Fajon, I'm just messing with you. In life, our paths will cross. We won't always be alone. We've seen what's behind us, but our future remains unknown. Today concludes your high school journey, but tomorrow starts the next journey in your life. We want each of you to go out into the world and do great, great, great things. Thank you for all of your contributions that you did as a Viking to make Northside High School not only a great school, but in my opinion, the best school in the nation. I know I don't say this much, but I love each and every one of you. And I can't wait to hear about all of your successes in the next journey of your life. So stay in touch, because some of you have my email address and you're not afraid to use it. So continue using it, because I will check my emails over the summer. And always remember, if you don't remember anything I said, staff, community, family, and each one of you helped you to complete this journey today. And your next journey will start at 9:59 a.m., the next journey of your life. So thank you guys for all you guys have done.
Ms. McKee over here trying to roast me, y'all, but I ain't gonna say too much because I have respect for the elderly. I'm not gonna say too much. I won't say too much. I respect my elders. This year we have 4 distinguished and impressive valedictorians for the class of 2018. Katerina Apostolou is truthful, honest, and sincere. They also left out selfless, and she laughs at all my jokes, even when they're bad. Erin Hetherington embraces challenges and perseverance, both in the classroom and on the volleyball court. Lindsay Sarver is hardworking, determined, and kind. And Gabby Taylor endures and excels in prospective endeavors. Every one of them pushed past the limits of high school and did more than what was expected of them. As Katarina, Aaron, Lindsay, and Gabby come before you, they would like to discuss what it means to be a part of this Viking journey, the journey that we all had a piece of. I'll leave you with an inspiring quote from the legendary Ralph Waldo Emerson. I don't know who this guy is, but they have it on the paper, so I'm gonna read it. I don't do poetry. I make my own quotes. But it says, what lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us.
Good morning. For many, family is a source of inspiration and motivation. For the past 4 years, my family has helped me to do my best in every aspect of life, whether it be my mom packing my lunch every day or my grandparents driving me to and from Gulf School in Northside. They always did what they could to give me the best chance to do something great. Without my family, I would not have been provided the opportunities for growth and learning that have shaped me into the person I am today. Throughout my Viking journey, family has been crucial in keeping me grounded while making sure I shoot for the stars. When I look back at how hard my mom pushed me, I realize how lucky I am to have her motivating me. Without her, I would not have the amazing opportunity to attend the University of Alabama and pursue my dreams. Parents get a bad reputation for always being a killjoy or oppressing their kids, but the most successful people in life know how important their parents were in their development. Parents are not the only family to impact a student's journey. Siblings can make life just a little bit more bearable. My sister has been beside me every step of the way, ready to crack a joke and make the best of every situation. I can't count how many nights my sister would act as a mediator between me and my hard-headed mother, diffusing the tension with a quick joke and a smile. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins are family that only sees the best parts of you. They celebrate your victories and support you in your losses. Family isn't just the people you're related to, though. It's the people who care the most for you and will do anything to help you succeed. For the luckiest ones, those two are one and the same. Many of the sacrifices that each of our families makes go unseen and unappreciated, but I promise, none of us graduating today would have made it without family. So tonight, after the gowns are shed and the caps removed, take a minute to look at your family and truly thank them for everything they have done for your Viking journey.
Class of 2018, fellow Vikings, my friends. Oh, what a journey this has been. We have many treasured memories from our 4 years as Vikings. Most of these memories involve our friendships. We all have friends, and we have all benefited from these friends. There have been old friendships, and there have been new friendships. There were the broken friendships, as well as the lasting friendships. These friendships were formed through clubs and activities, and through certain classes where we found best or even occasional friends. There are the friends we associate with for like causes, the friends of a friend, the friends that make the bad times good and the good times unforgettable, and the friends that are like family. We have trusted and loyal friends, the kind of friends we seek to go through life with. All these different types of friendships that we have experienced are each important. As we walk across the stage today, we walk with the friends that have shaped us into the individuals we are. And through our Viking journey and the friendships we have made along the way, we are better prepared to enter into the next stage of our lives, not alone, but together with friends.
Dr. Killow, Mr. McKee, Mr. Morris, Ms. McCracken, members of the board, faculty and staff, parents, guests, and fellow classmates. Good morning. While graduating from high school is indeed a great feat, we must not forget to show gratitude towards those who have helped us to succeed. The staff members of Northside High School have been preparing us for this moment since our freshman year. Teachers have become parents, guiding us along paths we didn't even know we could travel. Administrators and other staff have become friends, showing a bit of tough love, but friends nonetheless, here to care for us in every way. Without these wonderful individuals, we would not be where we are today. They have given us hope, determination, wisdom, and courage to move on to the next chapter in our lives. Whether we are going on to further our education, moving into the workforce, or serving in the armed forces, we are well prepared, and I wish everyone the best of luck. Thanks to all of the staff at Northside High School, we are now ready to spread our wings and fly. Thank you all for everything you have done for us. You have taught us lessons and given us memories we will never forget, and we owe our success to you. Thank you.
Class of 2018, we did it. Today is the last day of our high school journey and the first day of our journey in the real world. My favorite Bible story is found in the book of Esther. Esther was the queen of Persia, and during her reign, a man named Haman plotted to kill the Jews. Esther was a Jew, and the Jewish people were her family. Esther had to decide if she would use her position to save her people or stay quiet and hope that someone else would. Her uncle told her, "Perhaps you were born for a time such as this." We too are born for a time such as this. We will make decisions that determine our direction and purpose in our world. Each of us has been placed in the class of 2018, in our families, and in our friend groups for a specific reason. People such as teachers, coaches, and directors have been placed in our lives to prepare us for our journey. We will be placed in our colleges and universities, career paths, workplaces, and neighborhoods for a purpose. Our job now is to find our purpose, act on our passions and our dreams, and let them guide us, impacting our world. My Uncle Brad once told me, "Do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life." Let's take a moment to thank our family, friends, teachers, and others who have encouraged us along the way. In her story, Esther chose to go to the king and speak up. As a result, she and her people were saved. The challenge before us, Northside High School class of 2018, is to take what we have learned, loved, and experienced in the last 4 years and begin the next leg of our journey. We dare not only to find our purpose, but to accept the responsibility of becoming a stronger generation, whether saving lives, protecting our freedoms, changing the world through research or technology, building homes in a better tomorrow, or simply by modeling care, respect, and kindness to everyone with whom we interact. We are each on a journey toward our purpose. Good luck as each of you embark on your time such as this. At this time, we would like to welcome a member of the Viking faculty. The class of 2018 voted on who they would like to speak at graduation. By an overwhelming majority, the class voted for Miss Christy Fry. At this point in time, we would like to invite her to come for one last circle discussion.
My daughter Clancy just got married a few days ago, and we're leaving right after graduation to celebrate with her in Northern Virginia. A lot of people have said to me, "You've been to all the other graduations, you can miss this one." And of course, I feel the need to be with her right at this moment, but I have to be here. I must be here because she is my daughter, but you are also my family. I have known and I have loved you since you walked into my classroom during sophomore year, and I'm so glad for the journey that brought you into my life. I hope you remember a lot of the lessons from some of the novels that we read and talked about in our circle discussions. For some of you, I taught Touch the Top of the World, where Eric Wanmayer still is, the only blind man to summit Mount Everest. I love the day when we set up that obstacle course in my room, and each one of you had to make your way through all the obstacles, and I still can see you climbing over the tables and under the chairs and around that tree to get to your destination. All of you who tried that succeeded. Please remember that lesson, because college and your jobs and all of life is going to throw some pretty heavy obstacles at you, and I hope you know that you are strong enough to overcome anything that stands in your way. Another novel was The Great Gatsby, with all of its many themes. And the one that starts off the whole classic is when Nick says, "Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you've had. Reserving judgment is a matter of infinite hope." Take that lesson with you as you enter college and the workforce, because it's prejudging someone without even getting to know them that makes us dislike other people. Don't walk away or dismiss someone who is different from you. Just like Nick, stepping out of your comfort zone can be the greatest adventure of all. And I'm glad that I had you read To Kill a Mockingbird, where Atticus stood up when he knew what was right. He told Scout, "Before I can live with other folk, I have to live with myself." You never really understand a person until you consider things from their point of view, until you climb into their skin and walk around. So many people that we celebrate today stood up for what they believe in. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Gandhi, Nelson Mandela. We all need to take action, even if we lose friends over it, even if it makes us unpopular. Be courageous enough to take a stand when you know something is wrong, even if you feel afraid while doing it. Step in, and always stand up for people who are unable to stand up for themselves. You might be reviled and ridiculed for taking such a stand, but as Atticus said, it's never an insult to be called what somebody thinks is a bad name. It just shows you how poor that person is. It doesn't hurt you. And the play that some of you acted out in class was Our Town. A scene that always gets to me is where Emily says to her mother, "Let's just look at one another." And then she says to the stage manager, I can't go on. It just goes by so fast. We don't have time to look at one another. I didn't realize all that was going on in life, and we never noticed. I hope you hugged your mother and your father and your brothers and your sisters this morning, and will do so again later today, because they have this heart so full of love for you, and they are feeling the same way that Emily felt when she says, "It just goes by so fast." You were 5 years old to your family not that long ago, and here you are minutes away from walking across this stage to receive your diploma. Always remember their fierce love for you, and they dream of more for you in life than they ever had for themselves. The last book that I want to talk about is Tuesdays with Morrie. And at the end where Mitch says, "I don't know how to say goodbye." That's the way I feel. That's the way all of your teachers feel. The ones who are sitting behind you. Every single one of you has a teacher in this audience who has taught you incredible lessons. They've listened to your stories, shared in your joys and shared in your sorrows, and perhaps even shaped who now you want to become in life. This is why we teach. And at the end of the novel, Morrie said to Mitch, "You touched me here." And we all feel this. Look around at all the people who came to see you. That's how special you all are to us. You have touched our lives, and we are forever grateful. I thank God for the journey that brought us all together for your 4 years at Northside. And I'd like to end with a quote from Maya Angelou, who said, "Your mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with passion, compassion, some humor, and some style." Seniors, I challenge you to do this. Don't just work to pay the bills. Find a career that you love and thrive there. Laugh a lot. Be passionate about what you do with your life, and be compassionate to all those around you. I'm sad that this is the end of our journey together, but I am thrilled. I'm thrilled to see you begin your next adventure. 2018, you have my whole heart. I will love you forever. Congratulations from all of us.
Thank you, Ms. Fry. Next, as you know, along our journey, we had a fallen Viking. So I want to take some time to share some thoughts from Mr. and Mrs. Lawrence in regards to Noah. On July 12th, 2000, a beautiful baby boy named Noah Trevor Lawrence was born to his loving parents, Terry and Kathy Lawrence. Noah was a kind individual with a genuine smile who grew to love all things, especially wrestling. In 2015, he graduated from WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy the Boogie Woogie Man Valiant wrestling camp as a professional wrestler and was scheduled to wrestle Jeff Hardy at the age of 20. Sadly, Noah will never get the opportunity to live out one of his dreams. Noah was born with a congenital heart defect, and despite living an active life, last winter, Noah contracted a bacterial infection which attacked his heart. His body was unable to fight the infection, and on March 23rd, 2017, he went to be with the Lord. Noah was a wonderful son, a very devoted friend, who reached out to a friend who was down on his luck one Christmas in an effort to make sure his friend received a nice Christmas gift just like he had. Noah was a very giving, loving individual to both his family and friends. He was also a great student. He enjoyed playing video games, loved the color red, and received Hall of Fame recognition in wrestling after his passing. He was also a Viking, whose absence is greatly felt here today, graduation day, the day Noah and his family look forward to his entire life. At this time, let us take a moment of silence to remember Noah Lawrence. Thank you. We would like to honor the memory of our fallen Viking. When we read his name, Ms. Terry and Kathy Lawrence, please join us on the stage.
Noah Trevor Lawrence.
Valedictorians have the highest honor of achieving a 4.0 grade point average or higher throughout their high school years. Mr. McKee, I present to you the class of 2018 valedictorians. Danielle Tammy Anderson. Ekaterina Vasiliki Apostolou. Ariana Monique Marie Barlow. Kyle Isaac Dasher. Andrew Quinn Derrick. Heather Nicole Garby. Bailey Britton Graham. Spencer Lee Guth. Aaron Lee Hetherington. Ian Matthew Johnstone. Kevin Patrick Lee. Ashley Nicole Linkus. Kendra Lynn Lucas. Brianna Nicole McCrae. Lois Bailey Miller. Kateri Virginia O'Callagh. Jared Andrew Osborne. Luke Viet Fan. Christopher Willis Rousey. Lindsay Ann Sarver. Savannah Isabel Sparks. Gabrielle Brooke Taylor. Jessica Megan Vandenheuvel. Mariellis Velasquez Leyva. Stephen Zhang. Please join me in applauding the class of 2018 valedictorians. Distinguished graduates have the distinct honor of achieving a 3.5 grade point average or higher throughout their high school years. Mr. McKee, I present to you the class of 2018 distinguished graduates. Malia Holland Akers. Matthew Logan Altizer. Joshua Calvin Argerbright. Emily Grace Bauer. Dylan William Beckner. Zachary Ethan Blevins. Jasmine Renee Bolin. Dakota Shea Brookman. Brandon Lee Bush. Juanita Lee Bird. Long Fee Kao. Tran Nok Chow. Andrew Allen Deeds. Kevin Dong. Richard Garnett Evans II. Abigail Grace Fernat. Nicholas Christian Snowden France. Abigail Peyton Frost. Kayla Elizabeth Gibson. Morgan Lee Givens. Brandon Lee Golden. Lydia Kathleen Grayson. Jenna Marie Hendren. Olivia Tate Hendricks. Ashley Nicole Hendricks. Jordan Nicole Holmes. Brendan Edward Houchins in absentia. Stephen Andrew Howell. Peyton Alexis Hurd. Garrett Abram Hudson. Erin Michelle Jennings. Marvis Dean Johnson. Alexander Thomas Jones. Daniel Michael Kaminsky. Gavin Robert Linden. Kaylin Brooke Marshall. Ray Ann Martz. Haley Renee Mayhew. Hannah Danielle McDonald. Tyra Ann Mackenheimer. Kyle Brandon McGrady. Michaela Julia McGuire. Kendall Lynn Morgan. Caitlin Diane Mosser. Michael Hung Nguyen. John Edward Nemo. Cameron Cole O'Connor. Taylor Catherine O'Lynn. Jacob Benjamin Pace. Laurel Celeste Shelton. Emily Diane Short. Caleb Stephen Smith. Addison Chade Taylor. Matthew Scott Taylor. Jordan Elizabeth Wagman. Chandler Bryce Wallace. Andrew Kenneth Wampler. Derek H. Wee. Kelly Shea Williams. Please join me in applauding the class of 2018 distinguished graduates.
The class of 2018 is highly regarded as a class with diversity of honors and achievements. Mr. McKee, I present to you the class of 2018. Amber Elizabeth Akers. Peter Bernard Allen, Jr. Bryce Alexander Amarin. Austin Michael Atkins. Sydney Catherine Azar. Clearly Tiana Balasage. Joshua David Ballard. Connor Robert Behringer. Adrian Joseph Barker. Taj Joseph Berry. Kente Nasheed Baxter. Claudia Gisela Becerra Rivas. Emily Leanne Bivens. Destiny Deanne Blank. Kaylee Amber Blevins. Robert William Bowers III. Mackenzie Elaine Bowles. Brandon Preston Bowman. Jonathan Seth Bowman. Tanner Owen Brammer. Victoria Louisa Brancotti. Keith Austin Brandenburg. Dakota Sky Breeden. Eric Christian Brooks. Brianna Aaliyah Brown. Miasia Tachiera Gloria Brown. Jackson Allen Brumfield. Haley Kate Bryant. Cody Lynn Ashton Bush Early. Brent Trevance Butler. Ethan Lewin Caldwell. Jada Christine Carl. Ivan Taw Chitwood. Alan James Clark in absentia. Amanda Michelle Clark. Janina Ariane Clark. Seth Aaron Colgrove. Alan Joseph Coleman. Josiah Phil Coleman. Evan Blake Collins. Hannah Grace Collins. Brianna Nicole Collins Hannah. Samuel Lee Cosgrove. Nakia Jane Couch. Joseph Cuomo II. Mark Dwayne Dalton Jr. David Doe Dow. Zachary Wayne Davis. Curtis Declan Day. Diana Patricia Delgado Villegas. Christopher Logan Delp Innocentia. Kayla Rochelle Dilker. Tyler Cortez Dudley. Rachel Sky Dungy. Tyree Elijah Early. Paul David Eggemeyer. Nicholas Alonzo English. Enrique Alejandro Escobar. Cariana Ray Eshbaugh, in absentia. Sierra Ali Etheridge. Kira Malia Evelyn. Logan Timothy Fallon, in absentia. James Anthony Ferris, in absentia. Dustin Taylor Fines, Jr. Shaquila Terry Marie Finney. Jonathan Lee Flanagan. Ryan Alexander Foster. Adrian G. Kayla Lee Gibson. Brett Mason Gilmore. Nilda Gomez Cruz. Jaslyn Renee Greer. Catherine Lynn Hale. Justin Tyler Hampton. Megan Elizabeth Hartman. Jasmine Alicia Haskins. Mackenzie Jane Hattersley. Sarah Elizabeth Hayes. Charles Logan Heath. Samuel Austin Helton. Nicholas Robert Henneborn. Elvin Hernandez. Noah Samuel Horton. Eric William Hughes. Bryce Renee Hunot. Jalen Michael Hunt. David Dawn Wynn. Elijah Malik Johnson. Brianna Renee Johnson. Solomon David Johnson. Hunter Michael Johnson.
Destiny Hope King. Brendan Nathaniel Kaiser. Catherine Lauren Labrada. Adina Caroline Lavender. Evan Cole Lawton. Bethany Jane Lloyd. Marlene Victoria Lopez Fuentes. Danny Julissa Lopez Valadares. Dalton Lee Matney. Austin Brennan McFalls. Samuel Dalton McLaughlin. Jonas Mendez Gonzalez. Ashlyn Lane Moore. Luke Aaron Morris. Ryan Andrew Mundy. Mason Lee Murrell. Fajon Tyrese Nash. Gabriel Alejandro Nucamendi. Jonathan Brooks Obenshane. Tristan Caleb Pagans. Jonah Douglas Palmieri. Evan Faust Parks. Purander Keaton Patel. Walker Christian Payne. Fadija Diarra Pickens. Alexis Jade Pinson. Alyssa Morgan Porter. Brendan Nicholas Price. Katen Elizabeth Pruitt. Marissa Jean Pranot. Kesia Nicole Pullen. Ronnie Marquise Ramirez. Ronald Christopher Redmond. Kylie Ann Ray. Dion Carl Richardson. Jonathan Lewis Riggs. Emily Michaela Rigsby. Brittany Michelle Rooksbury. Lindsay Medea Roop. Dustin Webster Russell. Rita Saeed. Cameron Anthony Salesman. Nathan Wayne Sandage. Emily Brooke Schaefer. Scott Austin Setchell. Maddie Elizabeth Shiflett. Joshua Lee Small. Alexis Brianna Smith. Brooklyn Christiana Smith. Corey Scott Smith. Ethan Joseph Smith. Micah Brian Smith. Michael Zachary Smith. Serendy Kate Smith. James Richard Snyder. Melina Elizabeth Spice. Brandy Leanne Sprinkle. Nicholas Michael St. Clair. Brandon Thomas Stout. Adam Cecil Stoltz. Skylar Desiree Stoltz. Robert Elijah Swain. Christopher Isaiah Taylor. Destiny Amber Catherine Taylor. Javante Dejon Taylor. Aaron Renee Terry. Christopher Montgomery Thornton, Jr. Essence Monet Tinsley. Drake Kwok Fong Tran. Kimberly Tran. Trent Min Phuong Tran. Eric Nathaniel Turner. Nicholas Robert Underwood. Rose Mylan Valson. Malcolm Nathaniel Vincent Jr. Trey Malik Waterfield. Justin David Weekly. Shannon Nasir Webb. Alan Jennings Weeks. Bailey Dwayne Weichel. Landon Anthony Wood. Detron Warren Woodland. Richard Isaac Wyrick, in absentia. Martin Edward Fulton Young, Jr. Dylan Michael Zaboski. Mr. McKee, I now present to you the graduates of the class of 2018.
Will the class of 2018 please stand? And now, by the authority granted by me, by the Commonwealth of Virginia and Roanoke County Public Schools, I affirm that you are graduates of the 56th class of Northside High School with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein bestowed. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Graduation Live, Northside High School. Coming up next will be William Byrd High School at 11:30. We will start live streaming shortly beforehand. You've been watching Graduation Live, presented by Roanoke County Public Schools.